Hello there and welcome. Today I'm going to answer a very important question that comes up from time to time and recently came up in my Mr. Right Academy group coaching program. And that is, should I date a man who is separated? I'm Marchant Johnson with Love Life Coaching, and today I'm going to share with you key 3 reasons I do not believe that you should date a man who is separated. You know that for me, everything is about you being that woman of high value and attracting your high quality man. And most of the women that I work with that are in my community want to have a loving, passionate, committed partnership relationship that leads to marriage or leads to commitment. And so with those things in mind, I'm going to share with you my opinion on this topic. I think this is really important, and I've heard some other coaches give some alternative advice to this, but I'm going to share with you my point of view in hopes that it will help you. So first of all, if you've been around my community at all or are familiar at all with my work, you know that everything is based on this foundational piece of being a woman of high value. Now, this is a term we hear thrown around a lot in our industry right now. But what does that really mean? Well, there may be a lot of different definitions for it, but I can only share with you my particular definition of being a woman of high value. So my definition of being a high value woman is a woman of high value knows her own worth and makes all of her choices centered based in this inner knowledge. She values her own feminine strength and softness. She knows her worth is not dependent on what is or isn't happening with any man. She has clear boundaries and standards which do not waver or collapse when she is with a man. She is true to herself, prioritizes her life after her purpose, and values and honors herself first and foremost. Now listen to this last part of my definition. She only invests her time, energy, attention, and affection with a man who is available to her and who values and respects her. So that is a definition that I wrote up to define what I believe it means to be a woman of high value. So based upon that definition of being a woman of high value, you are going to be cognizant of where and how you are expending your time, energy, focus, affection, the things that are most valuable. And you're going to be clear about the fact that you're only investing in a relationship that can be returned, that can be fully returned, if that's the kind of relationship that you want. You're not going to be investing or continue to investing with someone who's not fully available and ready to be with you in the way that you want to have partnership. See, here's a tricky part about all this. The wrong guy can still be a really nice guy, because if a nice guy is not really ready to fully be in partnership with you in the way that you desire, he can still be the wrong guy. And in my opinion, a guy who is separated is not fully available to be ready in a relationship or in partnership with you, and to have you invest your time and energy and focus into him before he's ready, I believe can often lead to heartache. So that's the first thing I want you to think about. The second thing is that I don't care if he's been separated for a long time, they haven't lived together for a long time, it's only because of the finances, COVID slowed things down, whatever the case may be. If a man is not divorced, he is still legally married to someone else. And again, that comes back to the idea that he is not fully available and ready to be in partnership with you in the way that you want to be in partnership. Your time, energy, attention, focus is the most precious thing that you have to give. Think about it, ladies. You can get more money. You can earn more money. You can't get your time back. You cannot get months, years of your life back. So you need to be clear and wise about where you invest your time, energy, attention, focus, heart, love, etc. Okay, so the third thing is that some of these situations take a very long time to actually wind down, for a divorce to go through, and some of them never do. I have spoken with women over the years that I've done this work who have invested precious months, even years of their lives into a relationship that ended up going nowhere in the end because either they reconciled or they just never really proceeded forward and got a divorce. And so this man was never really fully available or ready to be in a relationship with the woman that had invested in him. And I think this is very sad. And in some cases, the women that I've spoken with about this were very sad and very disappointed, even heartbroken, and felt like they had invested some very valuable years of their life into a relationship that ultimately didn't work out. And when I'm out there with my clients, I often help my private clients in doing searching online and doing messaging online and helping them look at what's going on for them in interactions with men online. I see a lot of men out there who are putting themselves out there online and they're separated. I would encourage you as a woman of high value, remember, for me, everything comes back to that. You're making all of your choices about your love life from that foundational place of knowing your own value and being true to yourself first and foremost. So I would advise that you pass by those guys, no matter what the unique or specific circumstances might be. Now, I have heard other people give other advice on this, and sure, there may be outlying cases where things like this have worked out. But because I want you to make all of your choices from that place of being a woman of high value, because I believe you have a much better opportunity with a man who really is free and available and not actually separated or married or whatever the case may be, I would definitely advise that you pass them by. Sometimes you can't tell, but a lot of times men will actually tell you or reveal this on their profiles or with something they say. So my advice is pass by those guys that are separated, let them work out their own stuff and find their own path forward, and focus on the men that are fully ready, available, and looking forward to be in a relationship with you. I'm Michelle Marchant Johnson with Love Life Coaching. Please, if you like this video, hit the like button and be sure to subscribe, because I'm growing my YouTube channel and producing a lot of really fantastic content, so you're not going to want to miss out. And if you have something to say or a question, feel free to leave a question or comment below. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.